Hello and welcome to Stranger Than Fiction. Today we're going to dive into the world of bizarre battlefield medics and their jaw-dropping life-saving techniques. Throughout history, medics on the front lines have faced challenges that seem straight out of a survival movie. With limited resources and unimaginable pressure, these heroes have employed some of the most unconventional and downright astonishing methods to save lives. Did you know animal intestines were once used as sutures? Or that whiskey served as a go-to anesthetic during World War I? How about boiling oil to treat wounds in ancient times? Yep, you heard that right. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating, sometimes shocking, and always inspiring ingenuity of wartime medics. From makeshift tools to cultural remedies, their resourcefulness turned the tide of war and gave birth to some of the most surprising innovations in medical history. Buckle up for a wild ride through stories that blend history, medicine, and human resilience like never before. Before we jump into the peculiar techniques themselves, let's set the stage. Battlefield medicine has evolved against the backdrop of some of the most brutal and chaotic moments in human history. From the Napoleonic Wars to World War I's grueling trenches, medics faced impossible odds armed with little more than determination and creativity. Trailblazers like Florence Nightingale revolutionized nursing, while figures like Jonathan Letterman, the father of battlefield medicine, organized life-saving systems during the Civil War. Their breakthroughs laid the foundation for modern medical practices, but the urgency of war often pushed medics to think far outside the box. Take World War II, for example. The need for rapid treatments led to blood transfusions becoming commonplace, along with the invention of portable medical kits. These innovations were born out of necessity, but shaped the future of medicine in profound ways. Without the chaos of battle, some of these groundbreaking ideas might never have emerged. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The weird and wonderful ways battlefield medics saved lives under extreme conditions. During World War I, when sutures were scarce, medics got creative by using animal intestines to stitch wounds. Not exactly what you'd find in a modern operating room, but it worked. And when surgical tools were unavailable, they turned to whatever they could find, like crafting scalpels from broken glass or using spoon handles for emergency surgeries. One particularly ingenious story comes from the Vietnam War, where a medic turned a discarded soda can into a makeshift splint for a soldier with a shattered leg. The quick thinking saved not only the soldier's limb, but also underscored the life or death importance of adaptability. These examples are a testament to the incredible resourcefulness of medics, who refuse to let limited resources stand in the way of saving lives. Battlefield medicine hasn't just been shaped by innovation. It's also been deeply influenced by culture. Traditional Chinese medicine brought techniques like acupuncture to the forefront, which medics in certain conflicts used to manage pain. In the Middle East, the medical texts of scholars like Avicenna introduced advanced surgical techniques and herbal remedies that found their way into European medicine during the Crusades. Fast forward to World War II, and cultural collaboration between American and British forces gave rise to innovations like mass-producing penicillin. These cross-cultural exchanges highlight how diverse traditions have enriched battlefield medicine, proving that the fight to save lives transcends borders and time. The legacy of these unconventional wartime techniques is alive and well in modern medicine. Take the humble tourniquet. Once a desperate battlefield solution, it's now a staple in emergency care. Similarly, methods like damage control resuscitation, focused on rapid fluid replacement, trace their roots back to battlefield triage. Even today, the spirit of wartime medics inspires emergency responders to improvise when resources are limited. Belts, shirts, and even smartphone flashlights can serve as life-saving tools in critical moments, a nod to the ingenuity of those who came before. These connections remind us that behind every modern medical advancement is a history of problem-solving under pressure, often in the most challenging circumstances imaginable. From stitching wounds with animal intestines to improvising surgical tools out of glass and metal, the bizarre techniques of battlefield medics showcase the resilience and resourcefulness of humanity in its darkest hours. These unconventional methods didn't just save lives. They paved the way for innovations that continue to shape modern medicine. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on the courage and ingenuity of these unsung heroes. If you enjoyed this journey through the weird and wonderful world of battlefield medicine, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more captivating stories from history. Like, share, and drop a comment below with your thoughts, or share your favorite bizarre historical fact. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video as we continue uncovering the extraordinary stories hidden in the annals of history.